finally getting back into Pokemon. Now we've done a little bit of math, we're getting into the Pokemon side of things, so hopefully this is probably what some of you are coming here for. So let's talk about what the Pokemon damage formula looks like and how to actually use it. So here's the actual formula. Damage is equal to 2 times the level divided by 5 plus 2 times the power times the ratio of attack over defense over 50 plus 2, all in parentheses, and then times your modifier. That's a lot. So let's break it down one by one. Damage is how much health the defending Pokemon, the one receiving the attack or the move, I gotta be careful using those words, move and attack. Move is for what moves can be learned and are done by Pokemon. Those are the actions done by the Pokemon. Attack, I'm going to save specifically for the stats of Pokemon. So damage is how much health the defending Pokemon loses when hit by an opposing Pokemon's move. Level is the level of the attacking Pokemon. Power is the base power of the move being used. A represents the attack stat of the attacking Pokemon. This is either the regular attack stat if it is a physical attack, or the special attack stat if it is a special attack. I will have a video coming out in a few weeks that will address the difference between those two if you are not familiar with these games. D represents the defense stat of the defending Pokemon. Again, if it's a physical attack, that's based on the regular defense stat, or if it's a special attack that is being used, then it is based on the special defense. Then the modifier is a complete mess all on its own. That is going to get its own episode where we talk about all of the different values that could be plugged in as part of the modifier, because that is an equation all on its own, or more of a product than an equation. We put in a bunch of values that are multiplied together, so it's a product. We'll talk more about it in the next episode. At the end, once you have plugged in all of your numbers, you round to the nearest whole number using your regular rounding rules. So here's how we can plug in our numbers based on a certain circumstance. So let's just take a look at, I'll keep up there, sorry to the Pokemon fans. So let's take an example, Xurkitree's Thunder being used against a Shuckle. So what this would look like is Xurkitree has one of the highest special attacks in the game. The highest its special attack could be is 489. Thunder has a base power of 110. Level 100 is what we're going to assume this Xurkitree is at. Shuckle, on the other hand, has one of the highest special defenses because Thunder is a special attack. So Shuckle has a special defense of 614, and its maximum health is 244. We're just going to assume that the modifier is equal to 1, so everything's easier. Maybe we'll do a little bit more with the modifier later on. So, let's start plugging in some values. We know that it's level 100. The power of Thunder is 110. 489 is the special attack stat of Xurkitree. Shuckle has an attack stat of 614, or special defense, of 614, and then we can start doing our order of operations that we all love and know and love from when we were in 4th grade all the way through middle school. PEMDAS. We first do the parentheses. We go to the inside. 2 times 100 is 200. Then we divide that by 5 to get 40. We add the 2 to get 42. Oh, parentheses are disappearing. That's what we like to see. Multiply 2 numbers at a time to get 4,620. Then we multiply that by our fraction. I left it in fraction form because it's clearly going to get very messy. It's a little irrational. And then we keep change flip. We can get a new fraction. We add 2 to that, and again, it's an irrational decimal, so you might not want to round until the end to keep it as a fraction for as long as you possibly can. great math skill to use in practice. And we end up getting 75.5889250,814, and it keeps on going after that. But, like we said at the beginning, we round to the nearest whole number once we get to this point. So it would hit for about 76 HP. So that is how you use the formula. Pokemon, the game, does it all on its own for you every single time you choose a move that does damage. It runs this calculation. So now that we know how that works, or mostly how it works after we get through the modifier next time, we can use this knowledge to see, oh, Shuckle will most likely survive against a Xurkitree even if it's using its most powerful attack, because Shuckle has a maximum health of 244. So you can just ballpark it at 76 HP. That's it for this video. Let's talk about the modifier next time.